With Episode 9 releasing in theaters in December of 2019 and J.J. Abrams introducing in or around 8 new characters for this movie, a lot of people are really wondering about Keri Russell's character in Star Wars Episode 9. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that we do know about Keri Russell's character is that her character is codenamed Mara, which could very well be a little homage to the Mara Jade that we all know and love in the EU/Legends material. Now, looking at Star Wars Episode 9 these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions. I wanted to go over one of the set designs that point to one of the sequences involving both Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, and Keri Russell. Now, it's still very much hard to tell exactly if Keri Russell's a bad character or a good character in this movie, a hero or a villain, right? Now, apparently both Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver are all set to film a sequence in December with Keri Russell. Keri is said to use a blaster and some other weapons during the scene, where she will be hooked up to lots of wire work. The sequence is described as a battle scene that will also involve the male actors in their 20s that may be the Knights of Ren. Keri Russell will have more scenes later on, but however, Keri Russell will actually have more scenes with Daisy Ridley than Adam Driver during the battle scene. The set is described as a landing pad area for ships in front of a large base that may belong to the First Order. Both Daisy and Adam will be going through intense training for the sequence, and it's said that it is what will, alright, start the lightsaber duel sequence. This indicates that this is a scene for the third act. Keri Russell's character is said to be a very strong character for Episode 9 and has the most screen time apart from the other new characters in this film. The scene will also include a set piece of a starship in the background that resembles an E-wing, with lots of pyrotechnics to create fire and explosions. Keri's character will also require lots of makeup for the scene, which could mean she's not human, or she is human but with some scratches and marks on her face for the shots. Daisy will be using a lightsaber stunt piece during the sequence, and Oscar Isaac and John Boyega will be involved fighting against stormtroopers that are dressed up by extras. And about Poe Dameron for a second, Oscar Isaac, I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was actually just in New York yesterday briefly, and then he had to catch a plane immediately to go back over to the UK, over at Pinewood Studios for additional filming of Episode 9 for his character. So, going into Episode 9 here, this is what really interests me. Keri Russell's character, right? It's still unclear on whether or not she's going to be a villain or a hero in this film. Is she sided with Rey and crew, or is she sided with Kylo Ren and his knights? That's a huge question open on the table for discussion right now. Now, as far as Daisy Ridley goes, she will be using a lightsaber prop piece for this sequence in Episode 9, and this is an indication that this scene is setting up the lightsaber duel that we have been hearing about for so long now for this movie. So this is going to be a pre-battle, if you will, most likely between the Knights of Ren, Rey and crew, Oscar Isaac's Poe Dameron, and of course Finn going up against the Stormtroopers and Kylo Ren. Now, what really surprises me is that E-Wings may very well have a part in Episode 9. A lot of people have been wondering about what's to come in this movie. We do know that J.J. Abrams is going to be introducing new starships and new ships overall for both the Resistance and, of course, the First Order, or whatever the New Order is going to be under Kylo Ren. Now, E-Wings to me are pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but they are all over the internet. It's a very interesting design. It's almost like a blend between an X-Wing and something completely unique. Now, as far as this base goes, this landing pad in front of a base, I believe that this is indeed the First Order. Now, the First Order, we've been hearing about their base apparently on some unknown planet in the unknown regions that's actually located underground. However, the entrance to the base actually does have a spot on the surface, which is where the battle could very well take place in this movie. So Keri Russell's character, we really don't know exactly who she's going to be tied with. Either it's Rey or Kylo Ren. It's going to be one or the other. The only thing that I am really hoping here, I am just hoping that she's not just going to be some random Resistance character. I am really hoping that her using a blaster and other weapons could very well mean that she's either A, a Knight of Ren, or B, maybe she is going to be a very important character that comes into the actual battle itself between both Rey and Kylo Ren. That's what I hope, at least. I'm hoping that she will be somebody that really does stand out, and stands out for a reason. Now, as far as Richard E. Grant goes, that's another character I really want to learn more about. Other than the fact that his codename is Xander, we really know little to nothing about him, so hopefully we'll be learning about him soon. He actually did confirm that he is not playing Grand Admiral Thrawn in this movie. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.